Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. It's Wendy here from Little Nest Crafts. Thank you for joining me again today. We're doing another in the series of #Altered Index 2024 that's hosted by Suzanne from Non-Stop Paper Crafts, and this is week number 41. Now, I only joined it last week at week 40, so I am playing catch up, and I've just completed one video for week 39, and I'm going to be doing this video which is week 40, but I am going to try and catch up on all the other videos, so I do hope that you'll follow along and join me, even though I am, you know, over half a year over half a year late. So this is week 41, and what Suzanne does is she gives you prompts, and what I've done is I've stamped these out. I've got a little alphabet stamp and I've stamped these out because this week's prompts are gift, bird and pink, not necessarily in that order. So we're working on an altered index card, and when I ordered these, I thought they were striped, or lined, should I say, but unfortunately they're not. But never mind, it was the size that was important, because the little index cards that I've got that I had previously were smaller than this and a bit too small a frame for me to work on, really. So I ordered these. So yeah, so back to week 40. So what I've done is I've picked out a few things, and I've done some fussy cutting. I've cut out a tree branch, and I've cut out some gifts, and obviously Christmas is coming up, so these are lots of gifts here for me to choose from. And my background, so I'll put those to one side up there for a second, and then what I've done is I've got these papers here, and I picked these out because it's a lovely collection. I've had them a long time, but I knew there was lots of pink papers in here, and you know, for me to choose from. So there's like spotted ones that they've got glistening, or we've got plain ones, we've got glittered stripy ones, but then as I was sort of flicking through them, quite like that spotted one. These are more babyish papers, you know, for little girls, and then I've used them in the past to make cards with. So flicking a bit further through, this one appealed to me because it's got the clouds. Now I can go for glittery clouds, or I can go for plain clouds, and this is the one that I've chosen to use because I like the glitter. I like a little bit of sparkle. So what I'm going to do there is pop this, I'll tear this out. In fact, I won't tear it out. Let's see if I can, will it fit that way? Oh, that's a shame. It's just a tiny bit too short by about 1 millimetre. Otherwise I could have just sliced that bit off. Or maybe I can slice a bit off my card. My index card. No, I think I want it to be a perfect fit. So what I'm going to do is get that in shot, and I'm going to just use tape runner. Make sure I put plenty on. There we go. Oh, I got right up to the edges. So then I'm going to do that to there. And then I'll just cut round it with my scissors. Just make sure I've only got one piece there. Yeah. Just turn this round. Bit of an awkward position, but once I get the first snip, there we go. So that's the piece I'm going to work on. And then what I thought I'd do is I'd glue my tree branch on there, and I've got some birds here which I thought I would fussy cut out, and I'm just wondering, I think I'm going to go for the blue tit, I think, but what we'll do is we'll fussy cut round him first. Excuse me, my husband's just come in with the dogs and Jasper's being a bit vocal. I think he wants to play, and he brings you his toys. I just cut that round there. And he's actually standing outside the door here, wanting to come in. I think he can hear me talking to you and feels he's missing out on something. So that's the only thing, is when you get to these little legs, they've got such delicate legs, haven't they, birds? But I don't want to chop them off. So we'll just go like that, I think. There we are. So I'm just going to give him a little ink round, just lightly, because I don't generally ink when it's pastel colours, but so I thought we'd maybe stand him on the branch. And my plan was to dangle a few of these presents from the tree, but he's quite a big bird, so it's going to be a bit difficult to do that unless I stand him a bit lower down, or I could turn the branch around maybe. And have him standing on there. Like so. With a few of these maybe just 3 presents. Hanging from the tree. Which one? We could hang from there maybe. Let's have a look, let's have a look. Pick ones that are a bit smaller. Could do that. What's that little red one there? This one could go down here maybe. And that one. Yeah, I think he's the best bird, so I won't cut out the other birds. I'll save them for another time. And then what I did was I picked out a quote and I printed it off on my little machine, label maker. And the quote is, "Love the giver more than the gift." So I thought I would maybe just wondering now, I could maybe sit that one on the branch there, or just have one gift maybe and put love the giver more than the gift. Oh, excuse me. Just going to cut a little bit off these. Just to make them a tad narrower. It might make them more difficult to peel, but we'll see. That's a bit better, I think. Oops, sticking to my scissors. Love the giver more than the gift. Now Jasper's scratching at the door. So I hope I'm going to be able to peel these off. I might do them off screen. So I think that looks okay, and I'm going to go with that, I think. Just have one present in the tree rather than have them all dangling. Because I didn't really think, what I was going to do was just draw strings hanging down with a pen, but obviously this has got glitter on, so it might not take very well to a pen. So I'm just going to leave as is with one present. So I'm just going to put it on pause and I'll be right back. So I'm back, everybody. That's my stickers glued down, and we'll go with the tree now. So I'm just going to get my Beacon 3-in-1. And what I did when I fussy cut round the tree, to get rid of the white edges, I've just used an alcohol marker and gone over the branches and things just to fill in some of the white space. That's what you can see coming through on the back here. I've gone over the leaves and the branches. Oops. Never easy to put glue on these when you're dealing with fussy cuts or die cuts that are delicate. The glue seems to go everywhere it shouldn't. So let me just get my tweezers. And I think we'll go about there. I don't mind if some of the leaves are lifting off the pages. Just give it a bit more dimension. And then before it goes off too much, we'll get our little bird stuck down with his tiny legs. There we go. Talking about birds' legs, my husband and I went to the mountain centre up here in South Wales, and there's loads and loads of little chaffinches, and we were sat down at the table having a coffee, and all the birds come down for, you know, crumbs and things like this. And I noticed that quite a few of the birds had got toes missing, and some of them had even actually got a foot missing. And one little bird came and landed on the table, and he got no feet. And so I went on my phone and I googled loss of feet and toes in chaffinches, and apparently there's a virus that affects these birds, and it's transmitted by bird tables. You know, the birds come and feed, and this mountain centre is a place where people go to, you know, have walks in the countryside and learn about nature and things. And there's a shop there, and everything they sell is to do with nature and walking and things. And so a guy came down from the shop upstairs, and I called him over and told him about what I'd found. And so thankfully he was going to have a word with the organisers of this place to get their bird feeders cleaned, because there was loads of bird tables and hanging hanging feeders and things like that. But who would have thought, you know, that they would pick up this virus? It causes like crusty areas on their skin, and eventually, you know, their digits fall off. So yeah, but it didn't seem to affect this bird. I mean, the one that had got no feet flew down onto the table, and he just lay on his tummy and was after crumbs from my husband's cake. So yeah, anyway, that's just a snippet of information there. Right, so going back to this then, we've got gift, which I've got my little gift there in the tree. We've got my little bird, and we've got the colour pink, which is the background, and then the quote, "Love the giver more than the gift." And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop these on the back. Just move that glue out the way. There we are. I'll put my gift down there. pink at the top. And as I said before, I've done those with alphabet stamps, and it's they look like typewriter you know, that it's been typed with a typewriter. There we go. And then I think what I'm going to do, rather than waste these, I'll do a little collection of gifts on the back. Now, do I go all along the bottom, or shall I stagger them? Let's have a look. I think we'll do a few coming along the bottom. Got a green one there. What other colours have we got? A large green one. And then we've got a purpley one. Which can go there. And we'll have another red one on the side. With a little, maybe bring that up a little bit. Yeah, have that little yellow one there. And the last one. So there we go. Let's make sure they're all down. Put the lid on my glue. And we'll just recap. So we've got Love the Giver, More Than the Gift, my pink background, my gift, and bird. So do hope that you like that. And you know, do if you want to join in, do go along to Non-Stop Paper Crafts and get all the details from Suzanne. She has got a Facebook page and a YouTube channel, and she's got a great playlist there of all the ones that she's done, all the videos that she's done from the beginning of the year. So there's lots of catching up to do, and I've got to do that too. So anyway, I do hope that you like this one and that you'll join me in the next video. So until then, I'll say bye for now. Bye.